The motivation tool that I have created for this class is what I like to call the daily question. It's basically where every day when students come into class, they get a question, and it's based off of the previous homework or concepts that were discussed in class. They get about 10 to 15 minutes to work on it when class starts, and they get to use their notes, but they have to show all the work so that I know that they know what they're doing on the problem. After they finish the problem, they turn it into the folder that I have laid out for that class, and then I'll grade it and hand it back the next day. If they answer 3 questions right in 1 week, then they get the incentive. And the incentives possible are 1 extra credit point, a soda to drink during class, candy to eat during class, 10 minutes of phone time at the end of the day, alternate homework approved by me though, so they don't have to do that day's homework, they get to do a different homework assignment, or maybe only do half of a homework assignment, like the evens or the odds, 1 day. On to the prompt questions. The first prompt question: what is the importance of theory in secondary education, and why is it important for future secondary educators to learn the importance of student motivation now? I think that the importance to learn it now is so that you can look at the research and experiences of other educators, so that it'll help you prepare for whenever you're educating students, so that you know how to motivate and teach them to your highest ability. And then to the second question is, what are the 2 forms of motivation, and which one does your tool rely on the most? The 2 forms of motivation are extrinsic, which is where someone works towards a goal or a prize of some sort, and that's their motivation to do what they're doing. And intrinsic is where someone is motivated by themselves to do it, and there's no prize to do it. And my tool relies on extrinsic, but it slowly incorporates intrinsic by making the problems more difficult throughout the year, so that they have to apply the knowledge and know more of what they're doing. The next one is, what 3 types of outcomes does this tool attempt to promote or deter? And the 3 that this one tries to promote or deter is to participate in class is the first one, work on homework, and prepare for quizzes or tests. It helps them to participate in class by getting them prepared for what's going to happen during class and getting their minds thinking about math and ready to take notes. And then gets them to work on homework because they want to get the question right the next day, so they get the incentive. So they do the homework the night before so that they know what they're doing in class. And the other one, which is prepare for tests and quizzes, them doing the problems in the class every day in the morning prepares them to know how to do the problem, so that when they take a quiz or a test, they have practice at the very least in class every day. The fourth question, how does this motivation tool compare to other common motivation tools? What makes it unique? What makes it more effective? The way it compares to others is that it's a bell ringer, which is a common motivational tool where teachers use some sort of activity at the beginning of class to get their students' brains working and get them ready for class. It's unique because I'm going to use it for my class's preferences, and it's my class's preferences, so that it applies to things that are going on inside my classroom, and it will eventually apply, once I get to know my students better, to what they want and the things that they're motivated to work towards. And the way that makes it more effective is what I mentioned earlier, was how it incorporates the intrinsic motivation by slowly making the problems harder, so it makes them work more, so that they are learning more. And then the fifth question, if you were given the chance to make additional changes to the tool, what, if anything, would you add to it? And the only thing that I would change was that I would possibly change the rewards over time, so that the students don't get tired of all the rewards that are available and just get used to everything that is given to them. And two, I would possibly add more goals for them to reach. Like maybe if they get like 50 questions right in a semester or so, or a school year, then they get some sort of other prize, like they get to not do a whole homework assignment, or maybe not do 2 homework assignments or some sort of that. And the next one is, how would you promote and use this motivational tool inside of your own secondary classroom? What I would do is I would try to name it something catchy that the students would like, and maybe something that they wouldn't be intimidated by, something easy. And then I would also make posters and flyers and stuff and put them all around the classroom so that they think so that it promotes positivity